All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day one of this course and training. We're on 30 days digital bootcamp, and today is day one. I want to bid you congratulations for being part of this program. And I assure you that within 30 days, the promise is to show you the A to Z of what you need to start up your own digital business online. Yesterday, we had the opening ceremony, and for those of you who were part of the ceremony, you will agree that it was loaded and jam-packed with knowledge and skill. And today, we'll be starting afresh, and I'll be taking a session before I bring up the white guy from America, Evangelist Richter Magreff. So I'll be focusing on professional graphic design this afternoon. The reason for this is because whatever you want to do online as a digital businessman, as a digital businesswoman, or you want to learn this skill, boost your church online, one of the things you cannot avoid is graphic design. So whatever you are doing in life today, you will need to master how to craft a professional graphic design so that you can use that to boost your business, advertise your product, do a lot of things. For example, for those of you who write books and will be writing books, you will not need somebody to collect your money when it comes to design of your book cover or design of, the advertisement for the book, the promotional material for the book, or you have a seminar to host online, or you have a webinar to do. You must learn to do these graphic designs yourself so that your money will not be wasting and you'll be able to do it to your own taste. So briefly, I'll be taking us through a session showing us how to do landscape design, portrait design, and different kind of design, especially book covers. So follow me quickly as we'll be going into practical immediately. So if you don't have a Canva app, we'll be using Canva to do graphic design. Canva is one of the most popular and common app today. It's an AI app and is free of charge, even though there are premium version of Canva, but you can use the free version to do a lot of graphic design. It will interest you to note that all of the graphic design we did about this 30 days bootcamp was done from Canva, and I'll be showing you how. If you are following and you can hear me, please, I'd like you to give me a 1 on the chat. Let me know you are following and you can hear me. Give me a 1 on the chat. Type a 1. Let me know you are following, you can hear me, you can see me clearly and live. Give me a 1 on the chat to show you are here. I want to know if you are following. Okay, thank you for that 1. Thank you for the 1. I'm still waiting for Mr. Babatunde if he's here with me. Okay, I see a 1 from him. Okay, thank you. All right, it means you're following. Welcome. All right, let's go straight to the practical. When you open your Canva app online, this is what you will see. At the home page, this is what a Canva app looks like. It's still displaying. Okay, this is what a Canva app looks like. If you can see this, give me 2 on the chart. If you can see this, give me 2 on the chart. If you can see what will you design today, give me 2 on the chart. All right, I see 2 from Praise Ibrahim. I see 2 from Daddy Babatunde. All right, that means you can see it fine. So today, the first thing we want to design, let's say book cover. At this column here, you type book cover. Once you type book cover, look at this arrow. The arrow say you just press enter on your computer, or you press that arrow, and what happened? It will display templates for you. Now take note of these three places. You say your design, template, and Canva AI. I chose template because I want to use template of other book covers that are already here. I want to ensure that the designs other professionals have done around the world, that I can change for my own, I want to use one of it. So if you scroll down, you will see all of these designs you are seeing one after the other. They are all graphic designs that were done by professionals around the world and were placed on the template of Canva for you to choose any that look like what you want to design. For example, if what you want to design is, let's say you want to design something on marriage or love, you are going to keep scrolling, and be looking for a template that looks like a marriage template. Keep scrolling, you can see thousands of designs. Thousands of designs. This looks like a marriage theme, but let's still scroll down and see if we can see a better one. A better one. A better one is still coming up. Aha, this one looks like marriage, but this is a premium type. It won't open except you pay for premium version of Canva. So we keep scrolling. How you know the difference between a template that is free is that it will not have a crown. Anyone that has a crown sign down under it is not free. So we keep scrolling and we're looking for a free cover page that we can use to customize for marriage design. You can see so many of them. So many of them, so many thousands of designs in this place. We keep scrolling until we find the one that looks like what we are looking for. I'm looking for the one with two couples, a husband and a wife. Okay. Now, another secret I'll be showing you. Let's just look for any beautiful one. Maybe we want to talk about marriage without tears. That's the title of the book we want to design, Marriage Without Tears. Let's look for a suitable one and choose. Okay. Let's say we choose this ordinary looking one, a brown like this, a lady standing like in a shadow. And I say customize this template. Customize this template. What will happen is that the design will now come into a template like this, and I can always adjust it to what I want it to be. With this, I have chosen one of the templates so that I can change it to whatever I want it to become. So this is what I need to do. I will click on this photo and raise it up. Assume I don't even want this photo. I can always pick my photo and that of my wife and use it. This writing that is princess, all I need to do is to click it and I can use it to type marriage. Then I will pick it up with this arrow that looks like a cross. I can always shift the writing up. I can always shift the writing up. And then this, I bring it down to change it to my own name. I double click it and I use it to type Bishop Ibro Zion. Remember, the title is Marriage Without Tears. I want to reduce the size of this woman so that it can give me room to put other writing, Marriage Without TS. So what I would do is this marriage, I will click it and use right angle arrow. Look at, if I right click on the marriage, it will display all these boxes, copy, paste. Look at duplicate. If you can see duplicate, give me a 1 on the chat. Let me know you are here and you can understand me. Give me a 1 on the chat. You can see duplicate. Give me a 1 on the chat. This duplicate, all right. A 1 from Mr. Babatunde, thank you very much. So what you do is you click on the duplicate and the marriage will be duplicated. That writing will become double. So this marriage, you will do the same thing to the marriage and say TS. You turn it to TS and shift it down. Remember, there's a word missing there, marriage without TS. What we are doing is practical design of a book cover. We're starting with a practical design for a book cover, for those of you joining us. So I can always duplicate this. If you book sign that is plus, it's called duplicate. You just click it, the writing will duplicate. This time around, I want to write without using small letter. So I will use my keyboard and turn it from capital letter to small letter. The first letter should be capital, while the other should be small letter. Now, if you take note that the writing refused to turn to small letter, look at this palette here. This letter T is for text. If you click it and touch any of these, add a heading. If you just say add a heading, it will tell you to add a heading, use the word without. You can see the difference between this without that is here, capital letter, and the one that we did with add a heading is glaring, that this one allows us to write small letter. If there's any part you don't understand, please feel free to unmute and stop me and ask me to come back again, and I will gladly come back again. So this is the title, Marriage Without Tears. I can always use this bar to zoom in. This place that looks like an arrow, I can drag it in and drag it out. Let me see the typing. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Daddy MKO Yene just joined us. All right. So now that we have the title written, Marriage Without Tears, I want to style it and start giving it color, because it's not just okay looking black like this. So this without, I want to change the font to a stylish writing. Look at this place. It's called font. If I click it, it will open different kind of fonts. The way they look, that's how the writing will be changing. If you look at the writing without and look at this birthday that I click, see how the without became. It became a stylish writing like this. You see it? And if I don't like that, I can scroll down, and look for these Comic Sans. Look at how the writing changed. I can scroll down and say, make it Buhari script. Look at how it changed. I can say Canva statement font. Look at how it changed. Look at Haggy Lady without. I'm looking for a stylish writing, the one that will twist. Something like this. I want something like this to make the design sweet. So graphic design is actually about your own ability to innovate. I think this will do for me. I love this, the way the without is coily like this. And I want to make the without to be white. Look at this place where I click letter A. This letter A is called text color. If I click it, a box will appear by the left-hand side, showing me different colors that I want to choose. Let's say I use this mint green. If it didn't come out well, I can say pink. If it didn't come out well, I can say red. You see the red came out well. Or orange. No, I think the red is better. You see? So this is marriage without tears. You see that? So now I can zoom out and look at it. I say, okay, this marriage, I want to give it an outline. What we mean by outline is that you don't want the writing to just be like this. You want it to have a white around it. What you do is you say effect. You come to this effect. If you can see this effect, please give me a 2 on the chart. I always want to be sure that you are following at every point. I always want to be sure you are following. Thank you, Mr. Praise Ibrahim. Thank you very much. I see a 2. Mr. Babatunde, I see a 2. All right. If you're here, please make sure you drop the 2 if I ask for it, so I know you are here, you are following. All right, let's proceed. Now, you click on effect. There are different kind of effect. This effect will make the marriage become empty and only have outline. Thank you very much. I see 2 from Dr. Charity Ogole. I see 2 from Mama Lara Zion. Thank you very much for your following. This effect will give it hash inside and an outline. This one will give it a very different outline that you may need to choose. Now look at the black outline came out, but here I can change the outline color to white. Now that it has become white, there is this thickness. If I drag it this way, as you can see my cursor, if I drag it this way, the white will become plenty on the marriage. Or if I drag it back, the white will become fainty on the marriage. So you want to drag it to a point where it will just appear a bit good like this. You see that? You want to drag it so it can become a bit lighter so that it doesn't become too much. It's unprofessional for it to be like that. And if that does not suit you, you can click on this type of effect. This one is like a shadow effect. And on that shadow, what color you gave the writing is what the shadow will be. It doesn't have to change the color. And here, you can always change the color of the outline to white. It's another style. This one is like shadow, but it gives you room to change the style. For instance, you can change the effect like this. You can change the direction that the shadow should be. You can always make it more to appear or to reduce, the white color to reduce or appear. Okay? And all that now that we got that, look at the TS is ordinary. We can make it have another effect. Say maybe this type, and maybe we give it also a mint green. If it doesn't come out well, a red. If it doesn't come out well, we give it a white. Okay? So now, if this is okay for you and you think this is a bit better, give me a 3. If you love how it came out and you think it's okay, give me a 3. Praise Ibrahim says, okay. Kalibur. I'm waiting for you. Mama Larry say a 3. Yes, a 3. Okay, everybody is saying it's okay, but for me, it's still not okay. And I want to make it far, far better. This is what I would do. The background is not okay for me. I might think of something and say, I want the background to be sky blue. How do you see that? I just touch the background, and this color appearing here is called background color. I can always go back and check and make it dark blue. I can always go back and make it this color. I can always go back and make it this color. I can always go back and make it another color. Okay? So that's how to go about making your, that's how to go about making your design look better. Okay? So how do you see that? Somebody talk to me. How do you see that? Okay, at the comment section, you can drop your comment. Is it better? If it's better, give me 1. If it's not better, give me 0. If it's better, give me a 1. If it's not better, give me a 0. Okay. Doctor say it's not better. Dr. Babatunde say it's better. Daddy Oyene say it's better. Mamalare say it's not better. All right, some people say the former one was okay. All right, now I'm going to convince you that it is better because I want to work on it the more. In graphic design, when you look at your work, you yourself, you will criticize it and tell yourself if it's okay or not. You will look at it and say, is it okay? Is it not okay? You yourself, you'll be judging yourself as you are working. All right? So now I want to look at other background and say this. This. Marriage without tears. Now, if this picture is not okay for me, like I said, I can always remove it. Then look at this place where I have uploads. Upload means I already have some background already saved on Canva. I can always go around and check which other background can I use that will change the whole texture of my design. This is a background. This is a background, for example. I can always say, look at this, position. Do you see this position? If you click position, it will help you to say either backward, frontward, to back. I can always use this to say, let it go backward. What about now? If it's better, give me a 1. If it's not better, give me a 0 again. Let me see what your response will be now. If this design is better with this, give me a 1. If it's not better, give me a 0. Okay, Mama Zion said 1 is better now. I agree, that is better. If you feel it's better, color seems okay. 1. Yes, I see plenty 1. So you agree it's better now. So you can always bring in things from different places to improve your design. Okay? He said the color is better now. That's what one person mentioned. He said the color is better. So I don't want this person raising hand to be part of the design because this person raising hand look like victory. So I want to change it entirely and move the person out of the place so that it will remain like this. You see that? So now that it has become like this woman needs to go a bit upward so that this marriage without tears will come down. The tears can become bigger, and then this marriage can be here. Okay? And my name is not coming out, so I need to change the color of my name. Everybody is giving me a 1. Thank you very much. We're still improving the design. And here we go, we say white color. Let my name become white color. Look at my name. It needs to shoot out. Let it have a color that will make it come out well. Let's give it a white. If we give it a white and bring it downward, you see it's appearing. I can go to effect and say, let it become shadow writing. With shadow, you see my name appearing well, even if it's here. And if it doesn't appear well, look at, as a designer, this place where you see elements, look at the left hand where my cursor is moving, this place that is touching, close to the text, there's an element here. If you can see that element, give me a 3. If you can see where I touched just now, give me 3 elements. All right, everybody can see elements. When you click on this element, it will display this dialog box. What you need to do is to click the square. Click the square. It will give you a black color, reduce it, and then position it under the name like this so that it will help your name come out. With this, the name is appearing better because I gave it something underneath. When you see that a writing is not shooting out, you can always give it something like that to come out. Then if you observe, because this woman's picture is black, her color that is black under this marriage is not making the writing of the marriage to come out well, right? If you get my point, if you understand what I'm saying, give me another one. Let me know you understand what I'm saying. Yes, Praise Ibrahim said 1. Yes, Dr. Joan said 1. Okay, so I'm going to make you co-host, Coach Joseph, so that you can be, please, do not admit anybody who is not registered. I see a lot of people trying to come in. You know Nigerians, eh? They are trying to come into the course when they did not pay. Nobody will be allowed to come in, even if it's a Kingdom Premium member, except he or she pay for the training. So this is it. What I would do is, under these elements, I'm going to pick this black one that looks like a shadow. Look at how thick the black is. I'll put it under the writing and ask it to go backward. Then I will change the color of the black to splash red or mint green or something brown. I'm going to be testing which one makes it look a bit flashy, which one makes it look better, which one brings out my cover design, which one will fit it. I'm going to be testing different colors and see which one will help that marriage to come out well. If it's not okay for me, I will go back up and click here. Then I'll go for dark blue, something looking like that, or I go for this one that look like a purple beneath it, marriage without tears. Okay, if it's not okay, we can actually change the marriage to a white color. If it's giving us problem, this red, we can give it an outline. Outline through effect. We'll give it white outline. You see, the without too is coming out. If you feel my design is better and is okay like this, give me a 1. I see a lot of 1. I see a lot of 1. You feel it's better like this. With this, I just successfully designed what we call a book cover, and I have made it to have better look. I met it on Canva, but I didn't allow Canva to decide how it will look. I made a lot of changes that modify it and made it totally different. With this, I can say I have at least a good looking cover for my book, Marriage Without Tears. If you understand this, give me a 5 on the chart. And if you can do this, give me a 5 on the chart. You are sure you can do what I just did? Joseph Sule, say 5. Yes, if you are sure of yourself that you can do this thing I just did, give me a 5. Praise Ibrahim said 5. Who else can do this?